Hey everybody, welcome back. You guys might remember about a week ago, I reviewed my first 1,000-watt power station. And that's at OKMO right over there. Well, the company liked the video so much that they sent me the 100-watt solar panel. So today, we're taking a look at the OKMO OS100 portable solar panel. Alright everybody, welcome back. So I got a deal for you on this panel too. So we'll tell you the price right off the bat. It's $269.99, so $270, but there's a coupon. On the Amazon site, you will save 40 bucks on this panel. If you click that link, it's right under the price. It's always right under the price. There's a little coupon. Click that, you'll save 40 bucks right off the bat. So for a 100-watt folding solar panel with all the options this thing has, it's an amazing deal. Now, you know why I've been focusing on solar and power backups and stuff. I want people to understand, if you don't have any food or water, get your food and water first. Get your meds, your water filters, stuff like that. That's basic. Then you can go and think, okay, now what do I need to power in my house if the power were to be out for an extended period of time? Or if there was a flood, a fire, a wildfire, whatever, and the power went down, what do I need to power? So that's why I've been focusing on this, along with the constant kind of running theme in the news of ransomware attacks on power stations and water stations and stuff like that. It's just a good idea to have this stuff ready in case something like that happens. Now this panel here is designed to be used with that power station, so we're going to be using that today. I may have a surprise for you in the future from this company, but we'll talk about that when it shows up. So that's going to be used for that today, and I'm going to show you how it works. Now this is full pretty much. I did run a few things on it. So I'm going to run it down a little bit, maybe to 98% or whatever, and try and see how quickly that panel works. The panel itself is really nice. I am going to break this video up into little tidbits so you can actually see what I'm talking about, because I don't want you to just stare at a big panel on the wall for 10 minutes while I talk, and it's too big to open up on the counter. So let's take a look at the panel itself inside. So as you can tell, this has that kind of bubble coating over it, which I really, really like on panels. It seems to be the most durable. This is a 100-watt monocrystalline silicon solar panel. It's got a high conversion efficiency up to 23%, which is much higher than typical solar panels in the past. It does have a, if you notice up here, the handles, very nice magnetic snap closed, so when it closes, it stays closed. You can use the little hooks on the end here, I don't know if you can see the little grommets there, to either hang this or to tie it closed together if you're going to be going on a bumpy ride and you want to close it up. You can use those grommets to put a little piece of power cord through there and tie it up tightly. But that's kind of giving you a look at the panel here. Feels very nice, feels very sturdy. It's got multi-layer technology. In hot weather, it will provide 50% higher energy conversion than traditional solar cells. It has 3 protection modes, and that's overpower protection, it will shut off, short circuit, it will shut off, and surge protection, it will shut off. So that's very handy to know in case you're worried about any kind of protection with your solar generators. You definitely don't want to mess with that if it could kill your solar generator, especially at the price those things are. So let's take a look at the connectors inside and tell you what it will work with. And the nicest thing about this is I don't even need notes for this. I've got all my information right here. So your peak power is 100. Your cell efficiency is 23%, 18 volts, so it will work with pretty much all of your power stations. Your power current is 5.58 amps, that's maximum. Operating temperature is 14 degrees Fahrenheit to 149. This is more our range here lately. It's been hot here. Open circuit voltage, 21.6 volts. Short circuit current, 6.1 amps. USB output, 5.5 at 2.4 amps. And the USB-C is 5 at 3 amps. So, you do have a very nice Anderson power pole connector. Now, if this isn't long enough for you, one of the nice things they've done is provide you with an extension cord. And we'll be using the extension cord today, because that's awfully short. You don't want to keep your solar panel, your backup station there that close to the panel if you can avoid it. They also have a bunch of different adapters too, so you can plug this into there and you've got all these different adapters. You've got the big power thing, you got 3.5 and the 5.5 millimeter adapters, and the Anderson power pole, which is what we'll be using today. So that's pretty much the connectors on it. It will power pretty much any modern power station out there. So very handy to have. I really like the adapter factor there, and I like the Anderson power poles. I am kind of trying to switch over to those more and more in my use. Now this also has a USB-C output port and a USB-A output port on the side here. There's your Type-C over here. on the sides. You probably can't see it, and the regular USB. Okay. It also has adjustment brackets. These are very, very easy to use. These are very typical. You've seen these before. You just kind of pull that up and adjust it to whatever length you want, or whatever height you want. It is reinforced in the back there. It's kind of a rubberized kind of coating. So let's go test it out outside. I'm going to set it up, and the nice thing about this is it's not huge as far as a bunch of panels to unfold. It's just two big panels. I'm going to set it up outside. We're going to plug in our little power station and see how it works. All right, so there it is, all set up out in all its glory. It looks really nice out there. And you see how I love the fact that it's only two things. Two, I'm assuming, 50-watt panels put together, big enough so that, you don't need a bunch of smaller panels and little blocks, like 4 and 5 of them across for 100 watts. So definitely very cool. I do have the adapter plugged in, as you can see here, and it's plugged in right back there. So let's put it down on the station here. I did manage to get the power station down 1 bar. It takes a lot of work. So we're going to run a test on it and just show you how it charges it up. The only complaint I have with the OKMO power station is that it doesn't have a readout to show me what I'm getting in. However, I did test it on my meter, and I am pulling in right now about 75 watts off that. So not bad at all. So let's plug it in. Let me move the camera down, and we'll try it out. All right, so here we go. Anderson power pole's in there. Nice and easy. It should light up. There we go. We have 1 bar still to be charged on there. So we're going to let that run for a few minutes and see if we can top that off, and bring you back when it's all done and see how long it takes about. I don't have a timer on it, but I can go in and look at the time right now and see how long that's going to take. See you in a few minutes. All right, about 5 minutes later, I went out there and noticed that the light was off and it was fully charged, so I brought it back in here, turned it on, and there you go. Now, granted, I didn't drain this thing beyond anything major, but it did definitely top it off very, very quickly. So let's take a look at the panel. I'll give you some final information on it, and we'll wrap up. All right, so that's it, pretty much. That is the OKMO OS100 100-watt foldable solar panel. It's got tons of adapters, so don't worry about buying this if you don't have what you think might be the right adapter. There are tons of adapters on it. I do like the fact that I'm seeing a lot of these moving towards the Anderson power poles for connector. They tend to be a little bit more higher amperage, they can tolerate a little more, and they're just more reliable. I wanted to show you one thing before we wrap up real quick, is this magnet, okay? It just snaps closed. When you drop that, snaps into place. So that is kind of nice not to have to worry about it falling apart. Definitely a handy little feature. The weight on this is 10.89 pounds, so it's definitely not something you're going to be backpacking. However, car camping, emergency bug out location, anything like that, even in your own home, stick it in the backyard, put it out there, charge up your devices, charge up your solar generator, and whatever you want to charge up with it. You do have your USB plugs in there too, so that's definitely a plus, and really easy to do. Open, it's about 20 inches tall by 47 inches wide. Closed, 20 inches, 23.5 by 20 inches wide. So really not a huge unit. You could easily slip this in a closet somewhere and keep your little backup power station nearby. You are getting a deal on this. I don't know for how long they're going to run the coupon, so remember, it's $270 about total, but you're going to get a $40 discount coupon off. If you click that discount coupon, the price is here, the coupon's right underneath it. You'll see a little yellow banner, it'll say coupon. Click that little box and you'll save $40 right off the bat. So it's definitely a pretty good deal, I think. Folding solar panels tend to be more expensive than regular ones. And yes, there's always that option. You can always use a regular solar panel for your power stations. But if you have to be mobile in any way, if you have to take this camping or anything, this is a whole lot more durable. It's definitely waterproof, weatherproof, definitely durable fabric. You don't want to be doing that with a glass solar panel, taking it out in the woods and dropping it and breaking it or whatever. So it'll be there when you need it. Anyway, folks, that's the video for today. We'll put a link down below where you can pick up this very unit. Don't forget to check out our My Patriot Supply link down there, folks. I see a lot of people buying stuff lately, so I want to make sure everybody gets in before any kind of panics or rushes or anything like that starts. That's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com, and the same goes for our freeze-dried wholesaler link, except when you click my link down there, you'll save 15% on anything in stock. So check that out as well, and our Amazon affiliate store. This will be the first link you see, and then under that will be our Amazon affiliate store. I try to put everything that I review in the store so you guys can check it out. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay powered up, and stay prepared.